Just keep going, guys. I'm sure you know that feeling of being stuck. You do, this, you do that, you continuously work on your projects, on your business, on your job, on your relationships, on your body, on your health, whatever it is. But sometimes we just all have those moments of, damn it, like I'm doing so much, but where's the result? Like, what's happening? Why am I doing all of this? And I certainly do know those moments as well. And I really want to encourage you guys to keep going when you are in a low, when you have a low, when you feel low, when your vibration is low, when your energy is low. You have to keep going. You have to really push yourself and not stay in that hole, in that low, because once you are in a low, it can only go back up. So the major thing is to really keep going so that you can go out of that low and go back into that high. And I swear, I promise that this is where the breakthroughs are. This is where you break free from the feeling of feeling stuck. This is where you break free from certain patterns. This is where you get success and where you see the results. So it's really just about perseverance. You have to be really on it. You have to keep pushing. You just don't give up. Just keep going, please. Obviously not, if you are that tired or if you are unhealthy or whatever, always stick to your health. But if it's just a mental aspect where you feel low and it's just a matter of, well, I can't motivate myself right now, I just feel stuck. Do whatever it takes to get out of that low, because I promise you the high will be just around the corner. And I know how it is if you are in that low and you just can't see around that corner, obviously, because you're behind the corner. So you don't see what's on the other side of the corner. But I just know that it's going to go back up again. And, that's also life. It's life that we go in certain ways. Sometimes it's better, sometimes it's worse. And I really want to encourage you not to be demotivated by that. Don't let it demotivate you. Keep going and fight for what you really want in your life. Fight for the life that you really deserve, because I know you do. I just know for myself as well, I do deserve the life that I really want to live, and I am living it already. And I'm pushing every day, and actually with every day, I push more, because it just gets even more important to me to really pursue that dream and to not give up. And just please go for it. Find your ways of getting yourself out of that hole. And if you're in a hole, let me just briefly give you my ways of getting out of that low vibe. So first of all, I would do yoga. Sometimes I go into a yoga studio to get out of my low, but sometimes I just practice by myself here at home. I would meditate depending on what mood am I in, because sometimes the low is majorly a mindset thing. It's nothing related to reality. In fact, it's just your reality is made up in your mind. So sit down, meditate, watch your thoughts, and then see if those things are really happening, or whether you can actually get yourself out of there. What also helps me is to go for a run, to connect with nature, go out for a walk, be it 20 minutes, be it half an hour, be it an hour, whatever it is, but take that time, which is important to really revitalize yourself, to get yourself back into, well, whatever you want to define that, but back into your balance, that's obviously very individual to all of us. It can be dancing, it can be indeed meeting up with a friend. And very often these days, I actually withdraw myself, because I have realized that I often need that time to myself, to reflect, especially also now because of the year, the year's coming to an end, and I'm more in the process of digesting, of processing information, of reflecting, and obviously I'm a lot into sort of like planning already. So Find those ways to get you out of that energy low. Ask yourself, what is really energizing you? What's revitalizing you? What's bringing you back into balance? What's getting you out of that low? And then you go off. You go back up to that high where you really want to be, where you are strong enough and self-confident enough really to design that life for the results that you want to see. If you want to learn more about me and my work, then please go to www.designyourlifeforresults.com. And there you will learn a lot about my work and just keep going. Break open any compulsions that you have. Love from Munich. Bye.